At Pine Ridge Archery, we get a lot of questions on when it comes to fletching. What type of glue do I use? Do I use the fast set or do I use the slower, and which is better? Traditionally over the years, the slower was the only choice you had, and now with the newer glues, like the Pine Ridge Archery Instant Arrow glue, your drying time goes down to about 7 to 8 seconds, and it's solid and ready to go. I'm going to show you how to fletch an arrow. I'm going to show you how easy it is, and anybody can do it at home. One of the other questions we get all the time is, what type of fletchings will your glue work with? And here's a variety of some of the different manufacturers that have some of the 2-inch veins out, along with even feathers. I'm going to show you how they work. Okay, start out by taking your fletching and put it into your jig. One of the little things I do, I put a little black notch on here so I can line up right here all the time. It's just something I like to do. It helps me out. Now take the Instant Arrow glue, and you don't want to use too much. You don't need to. More isn't better in this situation. I just have a little thing. The way I do it, I just go like that to kind of smooth it out. Go ahead and put it on. I always apply just a little pressure for about 2-3 seconds. Let it sit. Another 4 or 5 seconds. That one's done. Rotate it. Put another one in. Again, put some glue on. And go ahead. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to take another product we make called Accelerator. What that does is take drying time from 8 seconds literally to 1 second. Now you might ask yourself, why do I need that? Some people just want to be able to go, put it in there, hit it with the accelerator, boom, move to the next one. A lot of pro shops do that for speed. Another good reason, if you're using feathers, you put the Instant Arrow glue on there. When you put it in the jig and put it on there, if you use the accelerator, what it does is it helps wick the glue into the actual feather itself. It works a lot better to use the accelerator with feathers. So we're done here. Rotate it one more time. Let's go with an orange one this time. Like that. Smooth it out a little bit. Put it on. I'll just hit it with the accelerator. Speed it up a little bit. We're done. That's a fletched arrow. We're ready to go. I want to show you how strong this stuff is right here. Look at that. If you can see me flexing that arrow, was it been a minute? Not even. This stuff is super, super strong. You don't have to be afraid of instant arrow glues, fast glues. No reason to use the slow stuff anymore. Technology's moved on. Now I want to take and show you how I personally put a wrap on an arrow. Okay, at this point I've already cleaned the shaft off with alcohol, and now I'm going to take the wrap. There's different techniques. This is just the way I do it. On this particular one, I'll just line it up. You want to get it on as straight as you can. At this point, I just kind of look at it and line it up, and you can kind of see the shaft here, and I make sure it looks, as straight as can be. And I take my finger and begin to just wrap it around. Like that. Some people like to roll them, like on a mouse pad. Actually roll the arrow itself. I like to do it the way I just showed you. Just for me, it works out easy. All right, let's take our fletcher. Let's put it in there. All right, let's go with the red one. This is going to be our lead vein. Again, just put the glue on. Again, not too much. More is not better necessarily. I just smooth it out. Put it on there. And again, do the same thing on the other two. And again, this is 8 seconds. You're all done. It's the same on a wrap. Drying time is the same on a wrap. You can use the accelerator if you wish on a wrap. It's not a problem. And by doing that, you can go ahead and create whatever you want to do with a wrap, without a wrap, your own look with your own veins, feathers, however you want to do it. Fletching arrows is easy, and Instant Arrow glue makes it even easier.